This video provides an overview of the Wales safeguarding procedures, providing a demonstration of how the structure and the content of the procedures are set out using the app. This video in particular focuses on section 5 of the safeguarding procedures, which can either be accessed through the children and young people at risk of harm procedures or through the adults at risk procedures. The content of section 5 in both sets of procedures are the same. So if we go into section 5, which deals with safeguarding allegations and concerns about practitioners and those in a position of trust, we see first the contents page, which includes an introduction to this part of the procedures and an overview of when it is appropriate to use these procedures. Within this section, we see the overarching principles relating to section 5 of these procedures, as you'll see described on the screen at the moment. It also includes the definition of work for the purposes of reaching a decision as to whether the practitioner or the person in a position of trust meets the definition as per this part of the procedures. To go back to the previous page, we either click the back arrow at the top of the page, or we can click on the small narrative at the top of the page. Within this section, we see the information about the professional strategy discussion, its purpose, who needs to be involved, and what it will focus on. We also see then, if the decision is taken to move to a professional strategy meeting, we have the detail then about the role and purpose of the professional strategy meeting, as set out here, as you can see, in terms of the main functions of the strategy meeting. If we go back, there is also the information about who to invite to the professional strategy meeting. You can see there the list of key individuals who may be required to attend a professional strategy meeting. There is also information about informing the individual who is the subject of any allegation that has been made. Lots of steps, lots of key points to take into consideration. There is also the information then in terms of the process that needs to be followed around informing parents, carers, children, or adults at risk or their representatives. If we click back, we then go into the information that's relevant to concluding the process in terms of the allegations and concerns against practitioners and those in positions of trust. It's required through the outcome professional strategy meeting that an outcome is reached, and there are 4 categories that can be selected in terms of reaching the outcome from the meeting, which include substantiated, unsubstantiated, unfounded, and deliberately invented or malicious. If we then click back, we see further information in relation to cross-boundary issues and also confidentiality and record keeping in relation to the professional strategy meeting.